Hello everybody and welcome to A Good Death, the Skyrim Permadeath series where the difficulty is always legendary and the characters and starting locations are always randomly chosen to keep the gameplay fresh and the starting challenge at least unique from character to character. If this sounds awesome to you, please do hit that like and subscribe button because I do this every week, every Saturday in fact, at 6 p.m. UTC, which is 11 a.m. my time here in Arizona. All right, with all that stuff aside, let's see, who do we have? We have Magus, we have 57 Strudel, hello friends, we have Voig. How's it going, friend? All right, let's get started, shall we? Full disclosure, I woke up about maybe 16 minutes ago. My wife was on her way out to like a nail appointment or something, and she's like, I'm leaving for my nail appointment, but don't you have streaming in like 13 minutes? I was like, holy crap! So I got up, combed my beard, threw a hat on, grabbed an energy drink. Monster Energy. Yeah, I don't know. I started a new role at work today, so the last role I've been doing for probably good 14 years, so I've gotten so good at it that I just haven't really had to try, but now that I'm, you know, having to focus and learn stuff, I'm, like, exhausted. Doing new stuff is exhausting. Anyway, let's see, what did we do last time? We were chasing around standing stones. All over Skyrim here, and I think we did actually find them to unlock both the extra power that you get through Andromeda for finding all the stones. Let me adjust my chair here really quick. Ah, that's better. And also the Breton power through Imperius, which was shared ancestry. I'll be showing that off a little bit today too, hopefully. And so I decided, since we ended up near Solitude here in Hafengar, to go ahead and head down here to Dead Men's Respite to try to find King Olaf's verse for the Bard College in Solitude there. What this is going to do for us is, through joining the Bard's College, we're going to have access to a master level speech trainer, which is one of the major skills for the rogue class. And I think that will be the last trainer that we need in order to sort of balance out all these skills as we go forward, right? So this is kind of a long and winding dungeon here. Oh yeah, I did also pick up Miko. I figured he would be a good addition to our house in Falkreath, Lakeview Manor down here. I have made some pretty good progress on that as well. And I will show that off, you know, if I survive that long. Dragged a comb across your head. I didn't even have to drag the comb across my head. That's what I had the hat for. But I definitely had to comb out my beard. It was looking a little frazzled, and I didn't want to present myself to the internet in that way, you know. Okay, so this is kind of a long and winding dungeon here. Might take us some time, and I think after this, if we survive, there are some quite literal death traps in this place that we'll head down to Randveg's Fast and rescue poor Gyak down there, who's been sort of held prisoner by whatever baddies are in that place for probably a good week now because we've been doing other things. That is the companions quest to move that quest line along. Let's see, tending the flames, rescue Gyak. Why is this Ilmet by Moonlight so high up there? Oh, probably because I talked to the parents of that poor kid while I was in Falkreath building my house off stream.
Everything in here seems to be about death. Burial urns, crypts, funeral shrouds. It's a bit depressing.
Yeah, well, snap out of it. I'm gonna need you for this, Eric. If I just got out of bed, then you can get over your depression about raiding tombs here. Kill all these folks. Now we do have plenty of vegetable soup, which I will be drinking occasionally here, which does recharge our stamina quicker. Now, I don't recall which of these are Restless Draugr or which of them are just regular Draugr, so I'm gonna do the whole regular attack, power attack combo on these just in case. Okay, well that was easy enough. Luckily for us, we didn't alert any of them. Fighting multiple Draugr, Veil of Nature, Alteration, can't use it. The rogue only uses illusion magic. Oops, didn't mean to take that. Too heavy. Excuse me. So we are higher level now too. We are level 21, which is the highest level I think we've reached in this series. Which means higher level enemies. So we've encountered Draugr and Restless Draugr in here. But we will, I think, now start encountering things like Draugr Wights pretty regularly. So we have to be ready for that. But I think, if I remember correctly, there are actually some spiders in here too that we can hit with Discord. Let them take care of each other. Ooh, and Discord is leveled up. Very good. You guys. Okay. Now we do have a bit of a small army here at our beck and call, so as long as we stay behind the front lines, I mean, we're gonna instigate the shit, but we're not gonna get in the middle of it, right? As long as we stay behind the front lines, we should be okay. That's not gonna keep us from getting ambushed, though, or destroyed by a swinging blade trap. Hail and well met. What's going on? Hey, Ghost 57. Okay, we got a 57 Strudel and a Ghost 57. It's like a Jeopardy before and after in the chat. I like it. We are just going through Dead Men's Respite here. Oh, crap.
Look out! Draugr!
That is the Draugr Wight I was talking about. Or one of them, anyway. Yeah, even with that block, you see how much damage he took away from me? This is scary business. Oh, Doppelganger won't work on Draugr just yet, but Spectral Missile will.
Just be my imagination.
And we're getting close to leveling up Spectral Missile there too. Let's do a quick save here, and I'm going to take a look at Discord. The spell, not the chat app. Forgotten magic. I'll take 57 for 100, Alex. Eric needs to behave like a proper meat shield. Indeed. Hold on to your butts, he says. I would, but my hands would fall asleep. Yeah, properly holding onto your butt kind of involves standing up, and who wants to do that? Okay, we do have a point to spend here. What do we got? Spreading Chaos. Affects a wider area at higher cost. The area has not been the problem on this. The spread has been pretty good. So what else do we have? Affects higher level targets. That would be great. Except that we haven't really had a problem with it affecting targets either. Revenant affects undead targets, but I think it's always affected undead targets. Reduces armor effectiveness for all targets. This is great. Recklessness. We'll take a look at that. Deals arcane pain damage to all targets. This might be the way to go, just to cause some extra damage to everybody. Scatterbrain distracts spellcasters, reducing magicka for each target. It's nice, but not a game changer. Restores magicka. Well, all right. Reduces magic resistance for all targets. We don't really do a whole lot of destruction type magic, except for our spectral missiles here, and that's usually just when we don't have a better option. Chance of staggering each target. I don't like just to have this chance of doing it. If I'm going to cause a stagger, I'd like to be able to do it reliably instead of randomly. That makes sense. Weakness reduces stamina for each target. Not bad with Wildcat. I like either Recklessness or Phantom Pain. In fact, I think I'll go with Phantom Pain. Just to deal a little bit more ranged damage would be nice. There we go. Do a little bit of grave robbing here. Corpse looting. It's always the good stuff. Let's see, let's try our new damage out with this guy here. Oh, not bad. That's pretty decent damage. That's a Restless Draugr. Took about 25% of his health, it looked like. Maybe a little more. Alright, I'll take it. Oh. We got a wonky sword bouncing around here. The buying game, that should be speech, right? Yeah, we could use that. Watch out for that trap, because that thing will kill us, I'm pretty sure. A little more looting. Once we're done looting, then we start scooting. Okay, watch out for the trap there. Okay, I think we have more spiders in this room, if I remember correctly. So we will frenzy them with our Discord spell. There's one in the back there. That would be the more correct one. Did I hit you with that? Alright. Well, we are at least indirectly supporting Miko there by healing him. We have achieved devotee status of from Mara, which gives us healing over time to allies within range.
Come on, come on.
Here we go, we'll actually help out with that one. The Frostbite Venom is quite good. We will be using that. Except that both of the spider corpses have almost completely disappeared. So we're only going to get the one Frostbite Venom out of that. I think I can reach this Draugr here. Hey, that was worth the 6 septums, huh? Okay. Anybody feeling a little warm? Up for a dip? Whee! Let's check if we got anything down here worth looting. I don't see anything. I kind of have some strange, vague memory that is likely incorrect of there being something down there. Must have been a similar dungeon with a similar water feature. Vaknir. Oh, he got a shot in on me. Ouch. Okay, we gotta figure out this, I think we're gonna have to try to do spectral missiles on him unless he wants to come chase us down. Okay, we need more magicka. And I wonder if boosting our illusion skill will actually boost our damage on these. And Eric, you had to go and trigger the blades, didn't you? What are you doing, man? I think Ghost 57 might have been onto something with the whole get a better meat shield thing. Because he just made our job infinitely more risky here. Alright, so we're gonna have to try to dodge these deadly swinging blade traps. Oh my god. I don't want to psych myself out too much because then I'm going to make a mistake. Oh, that's close. All right. No harm, no foul, Eric. I won't write you up a demerit for that one. But I'm watching you. All right. Now we got a strong Discord candidate down here. Yeah, one of the perks for Discord is working on undead, but I found that it always has worked on undead. Maybe it the spell effect is attached, but it's actually not doing anything? Is that what's going on? Sorry about the wonky first-person view stuff here. It's just when in these tight corridors like this, it's hard to get a clean view. Skyrim's third-person camera is not the greatest thing. There are mods to help mitigate that, but they're not all compatible with the dodge mod I like to use. Oh my god, I just want the potion. There we go. Have to straddle the corpse just to get to the potion. So in dungeons that have like these long, narrow corridors like this, you'll see me switching in and out of first-person view. I don't think I have the skill to open this thing up. Nah, I can't open that. Maybe I should have taken the Revenant. Alright, come on. Use the terrain to our advantage. Take on one enemy at a time. Oh. Okay, we're gonna need some resist frost, some resist magicka. Hopefully that'll be good enough. Yeah, let's do a Fortify block, which also has a secondary effect of Fortify light armor. We'll do Fortify one-handed too. It looks like the caravan is on its way here. Rather be safe than sorry.
There you are. It is a shame that was necessary.
Okay, I think there's probably one more dude. Nope, no more dudes. We killed all the dudes. Nice job, Eric. Thanks for helping me kill all the dudes. Fire Blast is destruction. We can't use it. We did get very lucky early on in this playthrough. Apprentice, do I have the skill? I do not, and I can't. All right. Getting some Forgotten Magic spell tomes that some really good illusion ones that we could actually use based on the restrictions of this class. That helped a lot. Also, just being able to use illusion magic is a huge plus, and alchemy also is an amazing strength to have in a permadeath setting, in any setting actually. For my money, alchemy is probably the strongest skill in this game, vanilla or modded, just because it strengthens every other skill by so much. What are you doing down here, Svaknir? You're a real nut, you know that? In fact, I would say you're a nut, Svak. Give me a break. I've only been up for like 30 minutes. They'll get better, meaning they'll get worse. So apologies in advance. What does your equipment menu, or why does your equipment menu look like that? Is it a mod? Yes, that's just Sky UI. In fact, this is just the old school Sky UI, not one of the fancy overlays that a lot of other people are running with it these days. Kicking it old school. It's regular old Sky UI. I'm just growing accustomed to it. I like the transparent menus better than the opaque ones, even though the opaque ones kind of look nicer. Look at Nutsvac going at it. Too bad we're not still playing the Brown Knight. He loved these kind of nicknames. All right, we got Wolf, Eagle, Wolf. Wolf, Eagle, Wolf. Wolf was already in place, and we got Eagle, Wolf. Ha, get him, Strudel. Thank you, Strudel. I saw Magus had one earlier at the beginning of the stream, too. Playing whack-a-mole with the bots. You guys are the best. Oh, welcome aboard, too, Sket. I don't think I've seen your name in the chat before.
Stick close. This place gives me the creeps.
Hope you stick around for a little bit, hang out. We're good people. I think so, anyway. Alright, let's just start killing dudes who are still in the chairs before they get up and start fighting back. Alright. It's happened. Let's fortify block. We'll fortify one-handed. Pop some vegetable soup for the stamina regen. Alright. Stand here in the middle and just take on all comers. Back to back with Eric here.
I can take you.
And Svaknir and Miko. As my mods play whack-a-mole with the bots, I'm playing whack-a-mole with the Draugr out here. Aha!
I'll gladly kill you myself.
You thought you had the drop on me, huh? I dodged right past your stupid little arrow. Okay, now as we go up these stairs, they're gonna start getting a little tougher.
That's the end of that.
Shared ancestry. Now, some folks might not know
Arise, Olaf. My
that you can actually use shared ancestry on Draugr.
Look out!
Ha, look at that. And it's quite strong too. It's one of the hidden abilities from that shared ancestry power from Imperius. Now we have mindless strength, this power here. You take no damage from attacks and elemental spells and become immune to stagger for 10 seconds. Now I want to see how long I have that. I have that for the next 5 minutes, so let's select that, but we're going to try to save it for the Olaf. The Olaf fight there. Add a stamina, gonna take care of that right quick. We're gonna take a home cooked meal too. I'm not sure if the stamina regen on that stacks with the vegetable soup. Let's actually check on that. Home cooked meal, we have 10 minutes of 25% boosted regeneration on all of our... I don't see vegetable soup anywhere in here. So maybe that has just run off. So let's go ahead and pop that too. Still just a home cooked meal. I don't see, here we go. Restore health, stamina. Oh wow, vegetable soup does it all, huh? Not just the stamina. Does look like it stacks though, that's good. Okay, they got that. I'm gonna take care of this guy. Oh my god. You guys are not doing well over here, are you?
Damn, dusty.
Excuse me.
Excellent bird.
Okay, now we're gonna pop that Draugr ability. Do we have any more Fortify one-handed? I think I have some in the back stock here. Let me check the back. Oh yeah, we got plenty. Look at that. Okay, turns out using that power wasn't even necessary. It only lasts for 10 seconds anyway, because it is so strong. But he was going after Miko that whole time. All we had to do was keep stabbing him in the dusty butt. Now we gotta witness Nutsvac here rock out into the high heavens. Noise. Okay. So that is... Deadman's Respite, done and dusted. Now also, if this is the first time you're seeing this series, this character had a random chance of being Dragonborn or not Dragonborn through the Skyrim Unbound mod start. And as you can see, we cannot read word walls here, and that's because Gavin here is not Dragonborn. To me, it adds a whole new wrinkle to the game, not having to play your character in the context of the main quest line every single time, you know? So we are relieved of the whole Alduin end of the world task for this playthrough, for as long as it lasts.
This place doesn't seem too forgiving.
Nothing is forgiving about a permadeath playthrough, Eric, especially on legendary difficulty. I don't know why I do it to myself, but I still have fun with it, so I'm gonna still keep doing it. Get all the septums. Septums are good. We like septums. I like septums. The rogue likes septums. Who doesn't like septums? Except for maybe the Mythic Dawn. They tried to dispatch of all the septums about 200 years ago. Lore puns. That's the true mark of an Elder Scrolls nerd. The ranks of which I would count myself, I believe. So how will you take on Alduin or Miraak? Alduin and Miraak don't really... They're not a thing. Alduin doesn't ever show his face. Miraak, I don't believe ever shows his face either. So I can go to Solstheim. I don't remember if I'm running the spell to not fall or to become enthralled every time you go to sleep there. If not, I'm gonna have to add it. But yeah, it's as if Miraak and Alduin don't even exist. It's almost like playing in a different, a slightly different time period, where there's another Dragonborn. We're living in the same world. There's another hero that is the Dragonborn that's going to take that on at a different time. We're just a guy trying to make his way in the world. Yeah, so the alternate start mod... oh, excuse me. Getting all loosened up in there this morning, I guess. The Skyrim Unbound alternate start mod works by bypassing the whole beginning of the game and just plopping you in a random location. But it also goes pretty deep into the main quest and removes all of those quest triggers from like, you know, Alvor or Gerda, or what's her name? The one who runs the mill in Riverwood, telling you to, you know, go get help or whatever. And the whole guard thing not letting you into Whiterun, and also Irileth not running up to you, asking you why you're here. It's just as if the whole Alduin thing at Helgen never happened. Although Helgen is destroyed. So it was destroyed by some other mysterious means. There are some slight incompatibilities between that mod and others. Eric, what are you doing? That's a bad look, you know? Are you doing some kind of like weird science experiment or trying to make shadow puppets or something? You're such a weirdo. There are some weird little minor incompatibilities, like Eric, through the follower framework that I'm using, he'll make a comment about me being Dragonborn. Other modded in NPCs will do the same. Certain modded quest lines and stuff, like Helgen Reborn, they assume that you're Dragonborn, even though it's not necessary. Now, at level 30, I think, dragons will start appearing on dragon walls. So dragons aren't even a thing yet. Also, at level 40, I think they'll start appearing randomly. So we'll have to be ready for that. We're only level 21 right now, knocking on the door to level 22. So that's something we're going to have to start being ready for. Let's see. Now, it seems like you'd be able to take a shortcut like through this mountain range here, but I don't know if I see a way on the other side of this river to cut through the mountain range. Cut over the mountain to get to Randvig's Fast. Maybe there is. Isn't there like one of those little map markers with like the mountain pass right there? Maybe like a little cave to get to the other side? I don't see a way to march up that side from over here. Maybe all the way over there. Looks like a little foot trail. Let's try it. Otherwise, we're gonna have to go all the way around this whole mountain range here, because this right here is a waterfall. There's no way up there from here. We'd have to go all the way through almost to Rorikstead, because this is all unnavigable terrain. So going this way is not really a shortcut. I'm thinking maybe going through Morthal would even be, and Labyrinthian would be quicker than going all the way around through Rorikstead. So let's see if this little... I see a little foot trail over here. That might end up being the way we want to go. Excuse me. Or Alduin destroyed Helgen and someone else gets to deal with it. True, yep. We'll leave the crabs be. Okay, I see the steps up there. We'll leave that bear be too. Alright, what are these steps for? Is this like a shrine or something? That looks like a Dibella shrine. Oh, that was Kinnereth. It looked a little bit Volvic, for lack of a better term. So I thought it was Dibella. Ooh, more Tepanella. I'll take some. Now, I don't know what's up here, so I'm gonna have my sword ready to go. Just in case. Traps, trolls, and who knows what else. Oh, I hear a bear. Yep, there's the bear. Let's doppelgang him. Boom.
Come on.
No. There we go.
What was that?
Oh, his doppelganger manifested as a spider. That's interesting. The spider stands no chance. Nor do we stand a chance against a cave bear. What are you guys fighting now? Is there another bear? Bears everywhere, man. Of course, I had to pick the one way that would lead us to multiple bears. Can I hit him from here? Looks like it.
I would gladly kill you myself.
Ooh, it looks like he was turning around to face us, too. Yikes. That would have been an issue. Okay, yeah, this might lead us to right where we want to go through the mountain here. I'm not completely sure, but I have some memory of there being like a mountain pass here. Brood Cavern. That sounds like a lot of bears, doesn't it? Christian Winters, hello, friend. How you doing on this fine Saturday? Hope you're doing well. Hoping everybody is doing well on this fine Saturday.
I don't think I like where this is going.
Yeah, me either, Eric. Excuse me.
It feels like a whole mountain of rock is above us.
Yikes. Oh, there's so many of them. See if I can get them to fight each other here. Eric's invisible. Okay, that one just came out of paralysis. Okay, 3 cave bears all at once. Eric, pull yourself together, man. Haha, that's better. Okay, that could have gone a lot worse. It was definitely scary. Already read that one somehow. Okay, that was definitely tense. Now let's see, I can use these bear claws. The cave bear pelts are worth a decent amount. We'll take everything. The bear claws give me potions of one-handed. Fortify one-handed anyway. So definitely taking those. Now it also doesn't look like this goes all the way through to the other side of the mountain, but you know, at least we got some... Looks like we got a level up out of it. Oh no, we're still very close to level 22, not all the way there yet. Let's see, no horns from that guy. Okay. Well, the search continues for a way through this mountain, I suppose. Well, let's take a look at the map real quick just to make sure I'm not missing anything. No, just a straight up cave. Oh, this is dicey indeed. I went through my front stock of paralysis poisons, but I did stock up off stream. I do have more. Go ahead and throw the hotkey down. Wow, that looks pretty, doesn't it? Love a good vista. Make sure I hotkey that up. I think that goes on 6. It does indeed. Ooh, look at Solitude off in the distance with all the clouds and stuff. That's a Kodak moment, if I ever saw one. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if there are even more bears around here, so let's just be ready for them just in case, huh? Yeah, I'm going to end up going all the way to Morthal and around this mountain here, I think. Is what's going to happen. Let's see what's up here. Exploring the open world on Legendary and Permadeath is something that scares me more than anything in this format, honestly. Oh, poor rabbit died from either freezing to death or altitude poisoning or something. I don't think I'm supposed to be up here. Yeah. Eric can't follow, so that's a good sign that maybe this isn't the way. You know, I just realized we do have clairvoyance. Clairvoyance should give us the shortest route, if it works. Long ears. Kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit. So let's throw on some clairvoyance here, shall we? I don't have clairvoyance? How do I not have clairvoyance? That's like the easiest illusion spell to get. You gotta be kidding me. That's some bullshit. Okay, so it appears as if this entire departure detour was a giant waste of time. Although we did get some bear claws out of it, which I can make some pretty good potions out of. Unless I can get up this way. This just looks like the regular old plateau on the side of a mountain here. Yeah, and that's just the cavern we went into. Okay, yep, so we'll be keeping this mountain range to our right. See if we can get around it. Gyak needs our help. I don't know how much longer he's gonna last in there with Sild the Necromancer. Or Sild the Warlock. So let's keep our eyes peeled for enemies as we do this. There could be more bears. What the heck is coming at us? Is there a crab or something down there? Yeah, I gave up. Fine with me. Beats, Bears, Battlestar Galactica. Been watching a lot of The Office lately. One of the best comedic shows of all time, in my opinion. Set in Magus's neck of the woods. Wasn't filmed there, though. In Scranton, Pennsylvania. Okay, let's keep the rock face to our right here, so we only have to worry about one side. Nice to avoid that fort over there to my left. That is full of necromancers. Don't want to take them on. I do have a Breton who is a bit resistant to magic, and I have done the Agent of Mara questline. So that gives me another 15% resistance to magic, and I do have potions that I can drink to add even more resistance to magic. But even with all that, being stuck in a room with mages pelting you with destruction magic, still not somewhere I want to be. That's probably the worst case scenario for me, even with all this magic resistance. For some reason, I have no recollection of this area whatsoever in my 10,000 hours of Skyrim, accumulative, across a bunch of different versions. This path is not ringing a bell. Oh, now it is. Yeah, there's a dragon wall up there. Wonder if I can use this to get closer to Ranveg's fast, though. You mind if I take the fat out of this troll? He doesn't mind at all. That might be a skill book there, too. Gold Ribbon of Merit. That's archery, I believe. Indeed it is. And there's my level up. Okay, we're going to keep that in our pocket for tactical reasons. In case we get into trouble, we can pop that. The only other power that I have right now is Star of the West, and that's a good one. That comes from the Warrior Stone in Andromeda once you have found all the other stones. And that replenishes all of your health and stamina and buffs both attributes by the same amount that it recovered. Quite powerful, especially in a pinch. Now, I also remember there being some frost trolls on the way up here. So we're going to have to be mindful of those. I think we can use Doppelganger on them, though. Is this a way to where we need to go without having to do the whole... Oh man, we're close. We might be able to rock hop our way down to Ranveg's and get into the back door from up here. But it looks like it's just on the other side of this like mountain spine here, so... We'll have to get through these frost trolls first. Get him with Doppelganger first.
Why won't you die?
Oh, wow. Is he dead already?
Cleared out, I guess.
Okay. Okay, I think there is one more frost troll at least. Maybe another one once we get up to the very top. So I have Doppelganger ready. That frost troll went down very easy.
Where did you come from?
Must have been the Doppelganger doing all that frost troll damage. Now, the Doppelganger sometimes has the same issue that the Ritual Stone ghosts have, where they will become allied briefly with like enemies, and they will start attacking your followers. So, got to be mindful of that. That actually spelled the doom of one of my characters, at least. Oh, I can't pick up that Nightshade, but I'd like to have it. So that's something I'm always watching for. That Doppelganger doesn't turn coat.
What was that?
There you go. Fight your buddy there. Ow! See? Yep. Exactly what I said just happened. Oh, man, that hurt. 2/3 of our life from one swipe. I'm glad he didn't do that double swipe, because that would have definitely killed us. How am I doing on health potions now? I still got 3 of them left. Okay, that should take care of all the frost trolls now. Thankfully. Oh, and we also should have one of the Black Sacrament armors here too. Do I have that on my permadeath profile? I might not. Yeah, I don't have the Black Sacrament armor here, I guess. Probably for balance reasons. I might put it back in at some point. I haven't had a problem with this, with permadeath on these settings being too hard. In fact, day 7 is the new record. We are in uncharted territory here. If we can make it through today, we'll be on day 8. And every day after that will be a new record. Which is kind of cool. I wouldn't expect a lightly armored, one-handed warrior type to be the one to make it this far. Especially with, like, no shield. But he did. Against all odds. Okay, so I think we're going to do some rock hopping here. We need to get on the one side of this spine right here, and I see a flag down there. I think that's the... There's like another cave on top of Randvig's Fast. Yeah, that should be Randvig's right down there. Those ruins. I believe that's what we're looking for. And there's that mountain pass I was looking for too. I wonder where that goes. Well, a little bit of rock hopping will give us all the intelligence we need, I think. Thank you, Strudel. Appreciate you. Yeah, you can see the ghosts down there, too. I think there are skeletons up here we need to contend with. Something popped. Who wants some? Who wants a little? Ah! Skeletons with frost magic? The hell? Oh yeah, Eric, we make a great team. I did that all by myself. Kinda glad he didn't use that. Okay, so before we go rescue Yak, and I think that there are more skeletons who revive down there, let's see where this goes. Ooh, skeever tails. Fortify light armor. Turn the lights on here. Oh, more trolls. Okay. We can deal with these guys. Excuse me. Just the one? Might be another one farther back in there. Gonna fight each other or what? There you go. It goes back through to where you just came from. Oh, upstairs a little bit. Get him, Miko. Oh, that's the opposite of what I wanted to happen. Call that move the toothpick.
Caves sounded more exciting than the bard's songs.
That's what this whole speechcraft thing is all about, Eric. Building things up. Ooh, there's some antlers. Okay, where does this go now? Dead skeevers all over the place. That's always a nice sight. I feel like there's probably another troll around here somewhere. Or not. Is this just the way I just came in? It is. I just came full circle. Let's stay up top. This time we'll go left. Nope. That's a dead end. 2 times. Two times? 2 things. What the hell did I say 2 times for? The caffeine hasn't kicked in all the way yet. Large sack, huh? That's definitely 2 things. Okay, I just want to see where this comes out, because I know that I was missing a pass here somewhere that I could have gone through. I'm just curious as to where the other side of this is. Ah, okay, so there was sort of a fork in the road on the way to that peak with the dragon wall. Perfect, okay. This is what I was looking for. I thought that there was a mountain pass that went to the other side of the mountain. Just didn't remember exactly where it was. Good to know. Put that in the mental data banks there, just to lose it next time I need it. You know how that goes. Okay, so Randvig's fast here. A lot of ghost enemies. The ghost enemies aren't really too scary. They're mostly just melee fighters, maybe an archer or 2. I don't think that there are any ghost mages. The real danger is Sild. Sild is a tough cookie. He has a lot of really strong destruction magic that he will pelt you with. And he won't feel bad about it at all. So we got to be ready for him. We'll have resist magic on hand. Maybe we can hit him with a calm spell, but I think that Doppelganger's better because it's a hit scan. It's not a projectile, meaning it will hit immediately when we release the spell. Getting late in the day too, isn't it? this point, I don't know if this light is helping or hurting my visibility. So I'll probably try to get him with Doppelganger, try to get him concentrating at least on him. I'm definitely going to be popping some resistance potions.
Stay back. I don't want to attack you. I don't want
Okay,
to
yeah,
do
there's
this.
the archer. I think that's the only archer.
This isn't what I want.
We got a guy with a spear here.
I'm sorry. This isn't what I want.
Ooh, got a good timed block on him. He still took a third of our life bar from us. Got to be careful about that.
I'm sorry. I don't want to do this.
Okay, well done, guys. Ectoplasm is an amazing, amazing ingredient for destruction magic users. It has a fortify magic and fortify destruction effect to it. So with two other ingredients that do those two effects, you can fortify your magicka and your destruction damage, which is a potent combo, especially for the Shadow Mage, because a lot of the Shadow Mage's spells do extra damage based on your current amount of magicka. So if you can buff that amount and the amount of damage that you're doing, you get a double damage buff from those shadow spells. Pro tip. Very deadly, even if you don't have any perks invested in alchemy.
I wonder if any of
By the
my
way.
ancestors ever walked these halls.
That's part of why I'm saying alchemy is the strongest skill in the game, vanilla or otherwise. Because with no perk investment whatsoever, if you can boost your destruction damage by 50%,
Stay back, or I'll be forced to
or
attack
more,
you. Win this. I don't.
how is that not the strongest thing in the game? That's more than any other perk in even like the destruction skill tree can do. It's quite strong.
Nine. Stay back. I don't want to attack you. I'm sorry. This isn't what I want. I don't have any choice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This isn't what I want.
Missed.
I'm sorry. This isn't
Yeah,
what
Megas,
I
there
want.
is a case to be made for enchanting as well.
I don't want to do it. Mercy! Look out! I don't have any
Enchanting,
choice.
however, requires
I'm sorry.
a huge investment, either buying soul gems or collecting souls yourself. Alchemy requires very little investment whatsoever. Some very common ingredients can lead to some very powerful effects. Yeah, without any perks in the tree whatsoever. For enchanting, you're best served. Uh-oh.
What was that?
Eric, you doofus. Well, with any luck... Eric is just being put through the blender over there by Silt. With any luck, Eric will have taken care of Silt without me having to do anything. Oh god, Eric, you doofus.
You can't hide from me! Ha! Found you! No one crosses me!
So now Eric and Yak. Now Eric might be locked in that cage, being put in quite a literal blender over there. Poor guy. Alright, well, it was his own stupidity that got him in that situation, so I'm not feeling guilty about it at all. I think there's a ghost in here.
I'm sorry. This isn't what I want. I don't have any choice. I'm sorry.
But without mods, enchanting can't boost your destruction damage. Now, with mods, you have the damage amplification effect through the Wintersun, not Wintersun, Summer Mist
Ooh, a place could be so ancient.
mod.
Bet it's 1,000 years old.
But yeah, vanilla is not going to boost your damage at all. I mean, the true answer here is a combination of enchanting and alchemy, right? But with alchemy, you can boost your... You can create a bunch of super cheap potions with very common ingredients that will restore your magicka as well. So it doesn't really matter if it costs you magicka or not. You can keep popping those potions indefinitely, so you don't run out. But your spells are going to be much, much more powerful.
There. I don't want to do this. I don't have any
Oh, Miko.
I'm sorry.
That went pretty well. All things
I'm
considered.
sorry.
I know. You're just trying to be a good boy, aren't you? Okay, I'm gonna catch up on all this once I get through Sild here. We can continue the debate. Okay, before we do any of that, resist fire. I heard fire, so I'm guessing he's going to be using fire. Let's see, we'll do frost as well. Go ahead and fortify our health. Actually, I want to, let's see, I think I have more health potions in here somewhere too. I want to get those hooked up. Here we go. 19 of them. Let's see. And let's go ahead and put paralysis on our sword.
I know you're up there. Go get the treasure.
Is that him right there? I think that's him.
What was that? I knew it.
Where is he? Damn stupid angles.
You're as good as
Ah, damn it. Gotcha.
myself.
Oh, did he resist the doppelganger? Well, couldn't resist the paralysis anyway. Okay, well, that was kind of anticlimactic. Got some nice armor pieces there, though, that we might be able to use. And now I'm over encumbered. Miko, are you cold or something? Trying to warm up on the corpse? Okay, good. Eric, come here. I need you to take a load off of me.
Of course.
Okay.
Let's get going then.
Let's see. Now that we're safe. Oh, there's Gyak. All right, stand back. Gotcha. Man, being lock blocked there would have really sucked after all that, huh? Hey, bud.
Tank to Defiance. Let's move.
All right, we got to get him back to Dawnstar. Okay, now that I'm in a safe spot, let me catch up on chat here. I'd say enchanting out of the crafting skills, 0 cost reduction. Yeah, infinite spells. Okay, yeah, that's fair. So does alchemy, picking all those ingredients and keeping them on you. Yeah, I mean, in terms of convenience, enchanting is definitely is head and shoulders beyond alchemy. Yeah, no question about it. Both add up to excessive carry weight, but soul gems get used way more often. That's why we have player homes with nice, deep chests. Plus the potions wear off. A 0 casting cost is forever. That's true. But you get so many potions, so many. I make 2 scrolls and hit 100. Two scrolls. I don't know. It's welcome aboard, by the way, Onita 1970. I don't remember seeing your name around, but apologies if we have already met. Hope you're enjoying the chat and the stream. Let's see. Doesn't matter though. It's more efficient to have 0 casting cost permanently for any school of magic you use potentially versus your spell magnitude. Yeah, well, with the Ordinator, you do get some magnitude scaling, right, through the mastery perks, at least in Destruction. I'm not saying having the temp buff isn't a bad thing, it's definitely useful, but skill versus skill enchanting is superior. Now, if you're talking pure vanilla resto loop, then I can see the case. I'm not even talking resto loop. Just straight up 100 skill alchemy. No perks, buffing your destruction spells by 50% is really, really strong. Worrying about the numbers makes my head hurt. That's fair. Not for everybody. The resto... Yeah, the resto loop is a glitch. It's not even in my game. And I'd never even actually used it in vanilla either. You still have the crafting, the regular old crafting loop between alchemy and enchanting. One buffs the other until you get to diminishing returns. Oh, a player home with a scroll maker but bugged. Okay, that's fair. Then you still have to wait for Magicka to regen. It might be quicker, but will still require potions. Yeah, so I think that's it, right? Is what... Yeah, so what you gain from using potions over enchanting, you pay for in convenience factor, right? For sure. I will agree with that. But
wizards and their spells.
I would argue that if
Give me
you
an axe.
can put up with mixing and popping potions all the time, that alchemy is stronger than enchanting. If I'm doing permadeath from a low level, I would very much rather have alchemy available to me than enchanting. Alchemy is going to keep you alive more than enchanting will, especially at lower levels, at high difficulty levels. Enchanting probably... Well, no, I don't even know that enchanting scales better, honestly. Yeah, to me it all just comes down to that convenience factor. What you're willing to put up with. If you're willing to put up with popping potions all the time, I do think that alchemy is stronger. I know it gives Strudel a headache, but maybe at some point I'll look at some numbers and see just what can actually be accomplished between the two. Okay. Anything in here? So we have Gak now. We just need to make it to Dawn Star and stay alive, which we should be able to do. We have discovered that mountain pass that goes back up through the north side of the mountain, right? I think it's also based on playstyle. 100%, absolutely. If you gravitate toward using potions, then yeah, you'd think alchemy is better and vice versa. Yeah, I'm just thinking in terms of restrictive classes like what I do with this Permadeath series. Like the rogue here, he has access to alchemy, but he doesn't have access to enchanting. And through level 21, I think that enchanting would actually have a very minimal impact on the strength of this character. Whereas alchemy has been a literal lifesaver dozens of times. Being able to stock up on these paralysis poisons has literally been what has kept me alive this whole time. With enchanting, it takes a while. It takes a lot of gold to buy those soul gems. First of all. And while alchemy does scale quickly, at lower levels it's going to be really weak and it's going to have a minimal impact on your character. Now, higher level, that's a different story. Alchemy still scales, it gets stronger and stronger with you, and it starts off strong and gets stronger. Enchanting starts off very weak, and like I said, while it does level quickly, especially if you're concentrating on it and making sure you have the money for it, yeah, it doesn't make much of a difference. Probably level 1 through 10 at the very least, and then maybe level 15 and up if you're concentrating on enchanting. That's when it starts making a difference. That's also the thing, Magus, is I'm not even talking perk per perk. I'm talking skill for skill. So with no perks whatsoever, alchemy definitely has it hands down. It scales better with the skill. If you're using alchemy with no perks, it stays viable throughout the entire game. It gets stronger if you use the perks, obviously. Okay, yeah, I do want to get... I don't want to go all the way through Labyrinthian. Let's go through this pass here. Anyway, I think it's a good debate to have. It's definitely interesting, right? Yeah, if I'm doing permadeath starting at level 0 on legendary or level 1 at legendary difficulty, I would rather have alchemy. Late game, I might change my mind, but early on, if I had to pick, I would pick alchemy. Now, one thing that I will concede that alchemy is better, or enchanting is better at, is for unarmed fighters. So things like the witch hunter, the agent, maybe the monk, depending on how you play the monk. So the kind of enchantments that you can find. Oops. Am I going the wrong way here? The kind of enchantments that you can find on clothing is very limited. There isn't a much of a variety on unarmored items in terms of enchantments. So if you are not running enchanting, you're limited to what you can buy at a vendor or find out in the wild. And while Summer Mist does increase the types of unarmed enchanted items that you can find, in terms of it doesn't come anywhere close in terms of the variety that you can find on different pieces of armor, especially on boots and gauntlets. I think that there's like one enchanted pair of gloves that are unarmored in the game, and that's the shrouded hand wraps. And if you're not like a Nightblade sneaky one-handed character, then that's going to be useless for you. So yeah, you do get more utility out of enchanting if you're running an unarmored class, for sure. Just based on what's available to you. Aren't we all sneak archers late game? Yeah, that's kind of the running meme, right? Is that we all become sneaky archers. That's another thing that's overpowered late game, but can be actually very challenging early on in the game until your sneak. So you get a couple perks and sneak, and your sneak level goes up. It's actually very challenging to stay undetected in a lot of scenarios. I'm trying to do all of the Oblivion classes in Skyrim in order through my build guide. So I started with the Acrobat. I'm working on the Agent now. And then the Archer is next. So that's like 3 sneaky Archer characters all in a row. And then you got the Assassin right after that. So that's 4 sneaky Archers just by going in alphabetical order. I have to put like different kind of build guides in between to break up the sneak archeriness of my channel, I think. They all do have unique identities and different things that they can do. And I try to focus on those in my build guides. Like the Acrobat has unsurpassed mobility through that double jump and the Prowl ability through Imperius for the Khajiit. That makes him stand out on his own very well. Okay, it's getting late here. Let's try to hoof it to Dawnstar before it gets really late. We'll get a hot meal and a warm bed. We'll figure out what to do from there. Maybe we'll do the Vermina's quest over there. Help some people out while we're there. Ooh, Magus thinks sneak archers are easy the entire game. I don't know, Magus. Am I going to be arguing with you all day? Is that the kind of day it's going to be with you? No, I'm kidding. I would say once you get that first perk in Sneak Mastery, it gets much easier. And if you are really having trouble, all you have to do is take those boots off, right? And that makes a huge difference too. But yeah, trying to play a Sneak Archer character from the very beginning, especially with an armored class, it's always harder at level 1 than I remember it. Let's do some ingredients gathering on our way here. I really want to get to Dawnstar, but some of these Luna Moth wings making invisibility potions, that's just too good for leveling alchemy. Can't ignore them. Oh my god, they're everywhere. It's because the weather's clear. You know I'm busting your car. Yeah, I know. Likewise, likewise. No, I actually don't mind debating this stuff. Nothing like a good friendly debate to really suss out all the details of something. I don't mind disagreeing. Yeah, unlucky for me, debating Magus is that Magus is a master debater. Yeah, caffeine's kicking in now. The jokes are getting better. Oh, yeah. I just keep waiting for the delay. I keep looking over at chat to see if that had gone through yet. Master debating since 1990-ish. Well done, well done. I feel like this hike from Morthal to Dawnstar is always both longer and shorter than you expect it to be. Longer because of all those weird little twists and turns that it sends you on the path. but shorter because there's nothing there, and you can pretty much, aside from a couple wolves here and there, just sprint from one side to the other without having to worry too much. That being said, with the patrol mods that I'm running, there could be some pretty scary random encounters here, so still do have to stay vigilant here. Oh no, and then with the lack of visibility from the fog, it's not good either. I said something stupid on purpose for comic effect.
Huh? Was it your ma or your
That's my
pa?
boilerplate disclaimer. If I say something stupid, I can just regurgitate that quote there, and all bases are covered. Okay, there's the Tower of the Dawn up there, which means we're getting close. Okay, I see road signs. All right, Gyak.
I'm ever so grateful. Please give my regard to the rest of the companions.
All right, listen, bud. I'm gonna need you to take out the papers and the trash. And Gackety Gack, don't talk back. And anybody who knows those lyrics, you are welcome for having that song stuck in your head for the rest of the day. What kind of name is Gyak? Anyway, it does sound like a hairball. Yeah, these Nords have some questionable names sometimes, that's for sure. I know there's a pillar around here somewhere. Is it on the back? There it is. Not that we're going to be using any of these pillars anytime soon, if ever, because the voice is something we won't have access to. Hey, Gale. Welcome, welcome.
I've got to get out of this town. Irgnir, get a hold of yourself.
Mandalorian, I have not watched it yet, but I have heard good things. I've only recently gotten a Disney Plus subscription.
Just dreams, my dear.
I did watch Shang-Chi
It's the same dream over and over
recently,
again.
and that was really good.
That's normal? It's
That was an
evil, I
excellent
tell
action
you.
movie.
Erandur, she has a point.
It's kind of Marvel's superhero take on a kung fu movie,
But they must be an omen.
which is two of my favorite kind of movies. And they had some very creative and interesting action scenes in there with some very creative and interesting settings. It was awesome. I highly recommend it.
I will. Thank you.
Day 7 is
Come on in.
indeed a record
Just
there,
stoke the
Gale.
fire. Take a
Thank you
seat
for
and get
noticing.
the cold out.
Okay, so I think we're gonna get a room here, some
Need a
dinner,
room? Don't worry. Nightmares don't seem to happen for travelers.
and then I think maybe we'll do the Vermina thing, right? We are a devotee of Mara, and Erandur here is a priest of Mara, so I think we would feel pretty compelled to help him out.
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Bjork, yak. Or are you doing the impression of the Swedish chef from the Muppets? Ooh, Vermina, those orcs. Yeah, and also the Vermina worshippers with the shock spells. Can be quite deadly. But yeah, those orcs, especially the stronger ones with the two-handed weapons, there might be a one-hit kill at this level. I'm not sure. Oh, so yeah, you were still doing the hairball thing. It does sound like the Swedish chef though. Maybe a cat hacking up a hairball is just them doing their Swedish chef impression. I think I have some bread. I'll take some butter to go with it. Maybe something hearty like a steak. Definitely sounds good to me. And maybe something sweet to end it up with. Do we have anything sweet? We have the apple. And we'll take a room. Or did I already take the room?
Sure thing. It's yours
Did not
for a
take it
day.
already. And I know where it
Yes?
is.
I understand. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Thank you. All right, let's get a little more comfy here. We'll take off the rogue helmet and the stuff, the cloak there. Take a look at our handsome devil here. Actually, let's see if we have anything that we can switch out to. Shadow Warlock boots. How does that look? They have a better armor rating. They actually don't go too bad. So we'll do that. And I think the gauntlets there, the bracers.
Took off my leg.
Yeah, that
Never
works
did
too.
Find out why they came sprawling into town like that.
Animals in the pale.
Okay, I mean, not quite as well as the other stuff, but it does go. It fits.
It's nice hot.
I'll take it. Anything else here with a little diamond next to it, indicating that it's better than what I'm using? Well, the Viking battle axe, I can switch to that, I guess. Actually, I'm going to give that to Eric. The DPS on that is actually very high because its attack speed is also very high. Let's see if Eric wants to use it.
You're all hot.
I'm right behind you.
This might finally get him off of that ancient spear that he likes.
I'll be sure to put it to good use.
We'll see about that, huh?
Lead on.
Dawnstar has always held
What troubles you, my son?
wild animals of the pale.
Did you ever have to fight off bandits? Frida?
My favorite TV
Like in
shows
the
were
stories?
Friends and Crystal Maze and Fools and Horses. Add Mr. Bean and the Game of Thrones and Black Sails, Prison Breaks, and Last Kingdoms and Vikings. I have still never finished Vikings. I fell off of that for some reason. I don't remember what. I still really enjoyed it. It wasn't for, you know, not liking it, but it's definitely one I want to go back to. Friends was never really my thing. I know it's insanely popular and a lot of people love it, so I'm not gonna make fun of you for that. Oh, Mr. Bean. I love Mr. Bean, but my wife hates him. And I think when she was dating, you know, before we met, somebody told her that she was not funnier than Mr. Bean, and that really stuck with her. She took that very personally. So I don't know. I don't think there's any hope for my wife and Rowan Atkinson from this time forward. Game of Thrones was excellent, especially the first few seasons. It really kind of went downhill toward the end there, in my opinion. It just turned into, you know, action movie every week, which wasn't bad, but it wasn't as good as it was. Just the depth of character development and everything that they had in the first 2 or 3 seasons was just really unheard of at the time, and I really liked it a lot. Still enjoyed watching the later ones, but it wasn't the same thing. Don't know if I've seen any of those other ones. We'll have to look into them. I've been watching, let's see, it's the League of Legends ones on Netflix, and that one started off kind of slow for me for the first 2 or 3 episodes, I think, but now it's growing on me quite a bit. The quality cannot be mistaken. Or denied, anyway. What is that called? Something with an A. How is the name of that show escaping me right now? I don't know. Let's eat some dinner and go to bed, shall we? We'll have to remember to fill up our water on the way out. We should stop by the blacksmith too and sell all our stuff off that we got in our travels. Can I do a modded mage build? Yeah, so let's see. There was the Shadow Mage, which was more of kind of a ninja build. I do admit that. Let's see. Next one I'm working on is Agent, which has a very heavy illusion component to it. That's the next one that's going to come out. And I do have some spell mod guides on the way. So I'm going to be doing Odin, sort of to help supplement that. So all the illusion spells in Odin, that's going to be the next video that comes out. And I'll also do Apocalypse and Arcanum. And I don't know about Forgotten Magic. Forgotten Magic has its own kind of thing going on. And Triumvirate does too. They have, they sort of work better together than they do separately. But yeah, the next 3 videos that come out from me are going to be spell guides that actually go through like tactics and how to use the spells and everything from Odin, Arcanum, and Apocalypse, just for the illusion spells at first. So those are going to be the next ones. And then after the Agent, I think I want to go back to Triumvirate and do a Druid build guide, because that archetype, that Druid archetype, is something that I think a lot of people have struggled with, and just looking on paper, I can see how. So I'm gonna try my best to do a build that makes all that stuff work. Arcane is the one I'm thinking of. That is the one. Thank you, Strudel. Something with an A. I was close. I was almost there. And thank you for the compliment on the build guides. Thank you. I do put a lot of work into them, and I try to deep dive and give you as much information as possible on everything, including how to like use all the perks and the spells and how to combine them in broken and fun ways, and also try to give you some roleplay considerations in there too. All right, Eric. Where's Eric? I need Eric. Is that Eric all the way over there?
I've been wondering.
Or is that a...
Maybe after the baby is born, we should move to Hammerfell.
Hammerfell?
That's just a guard.
Not against the
Oh my gosh, Eric, you're killing me.
Worried about raising a child
Come
in
here.
the middle
I've
of
got
this
your back.
war of yours.
Of course.
It's not my war here.
Let me know if you need anything.
Do I have a strength potion? It gives me at least 68 carry weight. I might. Draft of strength gives me 30. That's not enough. Do I have a solution? There is no solution. Just the walk of shame. The Hoarder's walk of shame. I'm excited for the Agent build too. That's probably my favorite way to play this game so far. That combination of sneak, illusion, and archery, especially with Inai's overhauls. Mwah. Magnifique. So good.
Seems like no one is getting a decent night's rest in Dawnstar, stranger. Best buy your steel and move on. Looking to protect yourself? Or deal some damage?
Great Norse axe. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Don't need that. Don't need that. He's gonna run out of money real soon here with all the premium loot we're selling this guy. 57. There you go. You can have a 5 septum tip too. I know.
If you need steel.
I think his wife is expecting. Is his wife pregnant? Or are they just talking about having kids? All right, Eric. Take some of your stuff back here.
What can I do for you, friend?
Actually, let's check
get
for the
going
Khajiit caravan. They might have come overnight while we were sleeping. If they have, we can sell off some more stuff. Yeah, looks like they're there. Cool. She is pregnant. Okay, that's what I thought.
So many refuse to talk to us. Take a look.
Sealed staff. This is a cool, unique staff, but never going to use it, so... Okay, bear pelts. And we got 19 left here. What can we sell for 19? What can we sell for 12? The rogue bracers. They served us well, but we got something better now.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Thank you, Akari. Alright, so now we need to pray to Mara, we need to get some water, and then we need to talk to Erender over here and launch the Vermina quest.
Just stoke the fire. Make a seat and get the coal down.
Wintersun is great. I wouldn't necessarily agree that it opens up for new playstyles, but it does give you a target playstyle. It gives you something to actively pursue in ways that are actually really, really fun, and they give you worthwhile rewards for it too. I don't know that it does anything that you can't do with the rest of Inai's mod suite. I might be wrong about that. But things like, you know, Clavicus Vial, having to do like the contracts and stuff, it's really cool. I like it a lot. Is she a mercenary? She's a fugitive. I was hoping she was maybe a merchant or something, but guess not. Let's get our water filled up.
Need a room?
But yeah, Wintersun is one of my very favorite.
Seem to happen for
very favorite mods. It also it gives you roleplay options too, and not only does it just give you the roleplay option, it also gives you direction, and it gives you real tangible in-game rewards for role-playing that certain way. So yeah, Wintersun is one of my very favorite mods to run on any character, really. Water, please.
Of course.
Lexicon, what's up, friend? Hope you're having a good evening, good Saturday evening over there. Hi, car. Yeah, I'm just a car now. I'm an automobile. Why is the dialogue not working?
The
There we
entire
go.
town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it.
Let's see. What could you do anyway? Dreams aren't real.
These dreams are manifestations created by
Oh, I'm a classic though. Thank you.
Vermina. She has
just
an
because I'm
awful
old,
hunger
right?
For our memories. In return,
Appreciate that.
She leaves behind nightmares.
No, I'm gonna assume
Like
you
a
meant
cough
timeless.
marks a serious
I'm a timeless
illness.
beauty, just like a classic
I
car.
must end her terrible influence over
Little
these
rusty in the
people
undercarriage
before
though.
the damage becomes permanent. I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard.
What do you mean return? You've been there already?
I've already said too much. If
You're
anyone
being
overheard
shady,
what we're
but
saying,
you know, you're a
could
fellow
start a
Mara
panic.
brother, so
I would simply ask that
I'm not
you
gonna
trust
leave you
me
hanging.
and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares.
This one's a
Yeah, thanks Magus for shouting out Lexicon.
all know and love.
I would love to join more Lexicon streams, but I think there's something with the time difference. I just can't seem to find a time where I'm free whenever you stream Lexicon, but I would love to join you at some point. Sometime soon. Let's see. I trust you. How can I help?
Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased.
I'm the classic
Nightcaller
clapped out
Temple
model.
is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry.
Let's see. Erender is currently a player teammate. Yep, let's automatically import him every time he joins us. Apply recommended tweak settings for Eric the Slayer. I don't know why it's asking me to do that again. Doesn't prevent you from making your own changes. Yeah, whatever.
Follow me.
Okay, let's go. We have a long, slow walk to Nightcaller Temple now. Killing bots in the name of. All right. Magus, he has his bot smashing hammer ready to go. Where is Aaron? Oh, that was a weird energy drink hiccup combo burp. right into the microphone, so I do apologize about that.
Skyrim ever get warm, husband?
No, not really.
So here's the thing about the older models, right? They're never going to be as performant as the newer models. They're never going to be as fast. They're never going to be as agile.
Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a
But
clean mug around here somewhere.
they're often more reliable. You know, as long as you're changing their oil regularly. Wow, Arender, is there really only one of you? And yeah, we've been around the block a few times, so we know how to handle speed bumps better. Assuming we all stay in one piece, right? But there's always going to be that timeless beauty that harkens back to days lost. And in that way, the newer models will never be able to replace the classic ones, right? Even though styles and things come back around, you get the you know, the retro styling in some of the newer models. They're never going to be able to replace the originals. That's the way I feel about it. Like I said, you just need to be a little more diligent about the maintenance and keeping that oil changed and polishing out the rust every now and then. Will more bots descend upon Karn's stream today? Oh, I'm almost assured that it will. 8-ball being evasive. The all-knowing 8-ball. Fucking banhammer is out. Well, the banhammer's out, but you know Magus isn't wearing pants, so that's not the only thing. The banhammer isn't the only thing in his toolkit that is never closed, by the way. That toolkit is always wide open. By no Magus. He's not wrong, folks. Approaching the Temple of the Dawn at dawn. How fitting, right? Now, there are some wolves, at least one wolf, I think, toward the top of this little thing up here. Although there is a goat up there who doesn't seem too worried about anything. But closer to the temple itself, we're going to get some leveled enemies. It might be frost trolls, might be ice wraiths, might be snow bears. I don't like any of those options, honestly. The ice wraiths, least of which, because those things are evasive and wily. Hard to hit. Snow bears, at least we can... Oh no, definitely ice wraiths. Of course, it had to be ice wraiths. Well, just try to cast Doppelganger on them from a distance. Get that going. Did I get him? I don't think I got him. Easier to hit when they're traveling right at you in a straight line, so... There we go, got one of them. Spawned as a spider. Got another one. Oh my god, they're hard to hit. And I'm out. Let's pop some frost potions, shall we?
Won't you die?
Crap, I can't see anything. Sorry guys, I'm trying.
This is the end for you.
Okay, got one of them. Yep, alright, got two. One left.
What a coward.
I think Arender got the last hit on that one. Okay. Now, as we've alluded to previously, there are some very tough enemies in here that I gotta watch out for. A lot of shock magic. Let me see if I actually have any resist shock potions here, and I need to put more frost resistant potions in my quick menu here. Resist cold. Resist shock. Okay, we do have a few. 23% isn't bad, actually. We're also gonna shell up our light armor in our one-handed skill, because there are some pretty tough customers in here. Most of the orcs are you know, basic bandit level, but there are a couple, 2 or 3 that that are very, very tough, tougher than the average orc in there, and they're not marked that way. So you just have to kind of be really careful. A lot of the orcs that wield the two-handed weapons are the tough ones, and even on legendary, or even with like a full set of light armor with the perks to kind of shore that up, we could get into some very serious trouble very quickly with one hit.
No. Knowing they
I'd rather take on the orcs than an ice wraith. God, I hate those things. Yeah, me too. The ice wraiths, if you could just hit them easier, would be easier to deal with, I think. But they're also really creepy, right? Not to mention the frost damage that hits really hard if you're not resistant to it.
Orcs and priests alike.
Dingle dangle, jingle jangle. Oh, they were resisting doppelganger? It did. One of them did get hit with it, because the doppelganger spawned as a frost spider. But yeah, they might have resisted because there was already a doppelganger out. I don't know. All right, let's go do this.
Inside, all will become clear.
Let's see. Resisting. Yes, they were resisting, huh? It's so strange, but I find the most useful spell for almost every build is Okado's Recital. Oh, that's not strange at all. Okado's Recital is extremely powerful. It is actually the only alteration spell that I have used, and that was just to hook up the Ponder spell from Arcanum. So those little moons that show up above my head whenever I enter combat, that is triggered from Okado's Recital. And that is the spell called Ponder, which gives me a random 1 of 3 different buffs. They'd either buff stamina, health, or magicka, and might also buff like damage output, like melee damage output and stuff like that.
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open.
Oh.
Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here.
Follower blocked.
Behold the skull of corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woe.
Oh, is Eric not around? He should catch up.
Come, there's no time to lose.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Discord on these bozos down here. That should get them fighting each other, I think. Maybe. Nope, here they come, right at me.
Well, all things considered.
Wow, okay, so the little bit of damage that I do from that one perk in Discord really really took care of that guy straight out, it looked like. Yeah, and Eric came back. That's good. I heard him. I don't see him. Maybe he's invisible. That should fix itself at some point. All right, what's going on, Arender?
The priest must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Looks difficult to breach.
Impossible, actually.
Oh yeah, I'm running a follower mod there that I think circumvents that ghost.
Way to bypass the barrier, but I must
so I
check
should
them
have
out
the benefit of Miko and Eric and Arender in this. So I'm not, unless I get cornered By a high-level enemy, I'm not really expecting too much trouble here with the small army that I'm running with here.
My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina.
Why keep it a secret?
When the orcs invaded the temple,
oh, I just realized I never prayed to Mara either. We'll do that.
And sisters here to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
All right. Well, let's go then.
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
Oh, message said no. Yeah, so the follower mod that I'm running called Nether's Follower Framework, it has a catch-up mechanic on it. So if I go somewhere where Eric can't, yeah, you can hear him talking in the background there. He'll teleport back to my location. It's definitely a change that makes things easier for sure.
The skull needs to be destroyed.
Maybe a little cheaty, but you know, I'm doing permadeath on legendary, so I don't really care all that much. Yeah, so the follower was blocked from entering, but it doesn't block the follower. Oh yeah, look, he's using that that Viking axe. That's the first thing that has dissuaded him from using that ancient Nordic spear. Yeah, you're correct. The follower was blocked, but him teleporting to catch up with me is not. Just a side effect of the different mods. Okay, that Orcish Invader is a tough one. Let's see if I can get a doppelganger on this guy. Here we go. Oh yeah, he's coming at me with that shock magic. That could have been painful.
We sure showed them, eh?
He's dead, Jim. Looty doot 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 doot. Now, a nice thing, Ancient Lich. Okay, that's Conjuration. Can't use that. The nice thing about killing these Vermina devotees is that they all have alchemical ingredients on it, and I like that because the rogue is an alchemy class. And they tend to have a lot of ingredients that are tough to obtain in the wild.
Defilers! Kill the defilers!
This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned. I hope the token
Will you guys take him, please? Okay, got the devotees fighting against each other. That's good. Oh yeah. See the attack speed on that Viking axe? Oh, it's incredible. I love that thing.
Perhaps we can locate the information I need.
Gotta say, found your vids today and you do a fantastic job. So happy to. Well, thank you. I'm happy you found my channel too.
For a book of
I do work hard on it. Now, I have a full-ass day job that I work on too. I tend to put at least 40 hours into it. So I'm not going to be as regular as some other content creators on YouTube, but I do my best to create quality content. So you may not get a build guide every couple weeks, but it will be closer to a month for sure. And I do put my entire, you know, I do full effort on every one of them. And I always try to improve at least a little bit with each new video. I'm very much looking forward to sharing the agent class build guide at some point. Just because I think it's going to mark a bit of an increase in production quality. Okay, I gotta get that, the Dream Stride over here. But yeah, thank you for the kind words. I do appreciate it. The subscriber count thing has been a bit of a longer journey than I would have liked. But those are picking up a little bit, I think. My goal was to hit that 1,000 mark and just see what I can do with the channel. But yeah, the growth has been slow, but I'm still enjoying doing it, so you know, I'm not going to quit anytime soon. It's a good hobby for me.
What is it I can help with?
Quality over quantity any day. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking as well.
Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known
I remember
as
at least one of your
Permadeath
Unbound characters
torpor.
finales being one of the coolest things ever. Oh yeah, thanks. That might have been Alucel. That was one of my favorite characters to ever play, where
yes,
he really kind of
piece
took
of
the
every
dragon blood
called the Dream Straw.
not as a gift,
Using
but as
dreams
kind
to
of a
travel
slight because he
distances
wanted
in
to
the
do
real
everything on
world.
his own merit. So after he defeated Alduin, he went to the top of a tower and just meditated. And, you know, the days turned into weeks and the weeks turned into months. And I kind of did the set time scale thing so that you could see the sun passing in the background over and over. So he was just trying to meditate to try to clear the dragon blood from his system. Because he was like the whole mind over matter character. Yeah, that was really cool. I kind of want to redo that series now in more of a machinima form. That was super cool. Oh, so many ideas.
Quite amazing, yes.
So little time.
Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person.
So I'm gonna be your guinea pig then, huh?
As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
Sounds dangerous, and I don't really want to die, so how can you be certain?
I will not lie to you. There is some risk involved.
Some risk,
The
huh?
last time the torpor was imbibed could have been decades ago. But I swear upon Lady Mara.
Oh, hey, see
that
you,
I will
Ghost.
do everything in
Have a
my
good weekend,
power
alright? Thanks for
to prevent
joining.
Any harm from
It was good seeing you. Do you know where we can find the torpor?
I believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
All right, well, let's go do it. Okay, this next area is actually really tough. There are a couple of really strong orcs in here, so I'm gonna try to get them going. Oh, okay, so the orc actually went down easy. It's the devotee this time that's coming at us. You guys gonna, you know... Did you guys not see him just now? Oh, Oblivious does not even begin to describe you guys. There you go, Arender. Go get him. Oh, no.
Get him!
Will you guys please do your job?
That's the end of that.
Thank you. I probably could have easily taken him down, but in a permadeath situation, I don't want to chance it. Ow! Alright, that scared the crap out of me, I'm not gonna lie. Tomato for vegetable soup.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm gonna have Calm ready to go, just in case somebody comes running around this corner. As they do from time to time. Okay, we got a bit of a, battle royale going on in here.
Even live to regret this. Yeah, I will do that. Come on, I cannot. Dawn Star, I cannot best.
Where did that devotee go?
You call yourself, huh? Feel benevolence. I can't your final thing.
You sure showed them, eh?
Oh yeah, this was the tough guy.
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor.
So how will I know what it looks like?
It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion. I'll begin searching up here.
Really, gotta look out for the zippity zap. Indeed, death by self zippity zap is not a good death.
In a tall bottle with dark liquid. Find it. Bring it to me.
Oh, Miko. All right, I'm just going to, sorry about this, but I'm going to gather some ingredients here while I'm here so I don't have to go all the way back through all of this and, you know, run the risk of not being able to get back into this place after I'm done. Otherwise, I'd be doing this off camera because I know it's not the most compelling footage. But it shouldn't take me longer than a minute or so, hopefully. Nether Rift, that's alteration, can't use it. Take the salt though. Salt is useful for poisons of slow. Along with Deathbell and Nightshade, you get slow and damage health. A great poison. If you're out of paralysis poisons anyway. Okay, almost there, I promise. Can't get the ice wraith teeth. It's there. There we go. Okay. Erender, I got your torpor. Torpor? I barely even knew her. But
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
I found the torpor.
I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So...
And my Discord spell that made everything go kablooey.
You need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink.
Right here, now? No preparation or anything?
Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle.
Well, I know that.
The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
All right. I guess a promise from a fellow Mara devotee here is going to have to be good enough. Bottoms up. Vermina's torpor. Here we go.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Varen.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice.
I got your torpor right here.
The miasma. But brother,
we have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina?
I've made my peace. I'm ready.
Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing
Strangely enough, Brother Casimir is dressed exactly like Gavin.
Guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
All right.
agreed.
Just gonna move on. That guy is like a union mandated break or something. Everybody else is fighting. He's just sitting there in the chair. Oh, I've done this enough times. I know the way by heart. But I remember getting lost several times doing this the first time. That was fun. Zap him! Don't punch him. There you go. You got the right idea there.
You can't beat me!
And now we wait. And now we wait until the fuzzies leave the edges of the screen. We can actually take the damn gem. Everyone remembers their first time. Indeed, indeed. There we go. Guess it worked.
It worked.
Yeah.
Mara be praised.
Indeed.
You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it.
It was remarkable, as if I were there.
How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to
cherry
just
popping
reading
goodness
those wonders through my research of the skull.
We can discuss it later. We need to proceed.
Indeed. My reverence for
Thought you had,
Valerian's
yeah, I think I did the same
machinations
thing,
should
Strudel.
not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend.
Now, the rogue, being
we must get to the skull and
a user of illusion magic, could make some really good use out of the skull of Hermina there. But I'm gonna play this straight, just because of the whole Mara connection I have with Erender. We randomly rolled for a deity to worship at the beginning of this character, and we got...
What was that?
And we got Mara. So I'm kind of taking that as that's what we're going to be stuck with. For the remainder of this character's life. Sorry, trying to do two things at once here. Now, where did that other devotee go? Oh, I am cucumbered.
I've got your back. Of course.
No longer cucumbered. Oh, he got a little toasty over here, didn't he? Okay. Who's next? Okay, some of my hotkeys just aren't working here.
Last mistake.
Alright, I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, most of my hotkeys just are not working. Probably after the... Damn it. I might have to restart the game.
Why won't you die?
Probably after the whole Erender section.
Well done.
Or Casimir, I guess. Okay, let's just try to do a quick save and quick load and see if that fixes my hotkeys here. Cucumbered. Yeah. Magus with the gherkin. Two things. Alright. Ah, that worked. Alright, hotkeys are back. Reinstated. Switch to the star to check what's bound to what. Oh, yeah. I think it was just my Gamepad++ mod acting up. It just became unresponsive. It does that every now and then. It's just better to get on top of it. Controller player problems, you know? There we go. Electrolyze. That is a destruction spell. Don't die, you're coming up on another record. Oh, you had to point it out, didn't ya? Okay, now there's one tough dude over here that doesn't wake up unless you get real close to him. So we're gonna let him sleep. But this guy, he's real tough. Miko jumped right in front of my spell again. There we go. Ooh, he's got a whip. Where's the wind? The wind loves a whip. She loves chips, dips, chains, and whips. Ooh, that's a Nordic one too. It's a nice one. I kind of want to do a character that uses whips. Basic character around the whip. It's kind of a unique aesthetic, I think. Maybe something like a Dark Sorcerer or something. Death Knight or something. Okay. I kind of worry about the splash damage from Discord here. I don't know if Arender is all the way a follower right now.
There, thought it. You're alive.
Resist fire, resist magic, resist shock. May as well do a resist cold in there too. We're gonna buff it all up.
No thanks to you, Chasm.
I'm gonna get the drop on these guys.
I'm around.
Oh, he's resisting them.
You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you.
No, smear, you won't leave here alive.
I would rather have the first shot and get the drop on him than, you know, to play it. Play it with honor, you know? Okay, there we go. Saves us some random magic damage there. I know. Rogues are scoundrels. Can't help it.
Baron and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so?
They were trying to kill us, and we don't want to die, right?
And had they succeeded, Dawnstar's fate would be
true,
sealed.
so it's bigger than just us.
You have a unique way of looking at things, my friend.
Not follower yet, but
It's
protected.
time.
Yeah,
The skull
okay,
must
so
be destroyed.
I feel
You'll
like I've
stand
had
back.
issues
I'll
before
perform the
where I was
ritual
using like a
right
frenzy
by
spell,
Lady
something with because I was going to use Discord there, but then I got some like some flashbacks of that going horribly wrong with Arender here and it breaking like the quest. That's the only reason why I didn't go with Discord there.
I call
to get them to
upon
fight
you,
against
Lady
each other.
Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through
whips
this
can
barrier.
indeed be enchanted.
To
Yeah,
send
they're
the
just like any
skull
other
to the depths of
weapon.
oblivion.
You can enchant them, which I would probably want to do as well. But they have a ton of range. They're pretty quick. They don't do a whole lot of damage per hit, but I think the DPS stacks up pretty closely with other one-handed weapons. Once you you know, take into account how fast they are. And their range is also a huge bonus that does warrant taking away a little bit of damage. But they do tend to be fairly balanced, and I do like the new animations with them. New character named Indiana, indeed. Yeah, so for my archer character build, the one I'm going to do the build guide for, I was kind of considering doing a whip with that one too, because they do... The archers do actually use one-handed and block.
Forgive me if I don't appear relieved.
As well
This
as archery.
temple has taken its toll on me.
Are you going to be alright?
In time, I believe I will. I'd constructed a meager shrine to Mara in the antechamber where we entered. My intention was to spend the rest of my years here, burying the past and praying for forgiveness.
Okay, so another
But
plus about
instead,
having Erender
I wish to
available
offer
as
my
a
services to
follower
you.
is that
If you ever wish to journey with me,
with the shared
I'll be
ancestry
here.
power that gives us the
There's no need to
the
thank
racial
me.
power
What you did
of our
was for the
target.
people of Dawnstar.
The
If
Dunmer
anyone should
racial
be
ability
thanked,
is really
it should
good.
be
It
you.
gives you 2 ancestral guardians that are invulnerable to fight for you for like 30 seconds. And they tend to be really strong. And they can't be killed. So for that whole 30 seconds, which in the heat of battle is actually quite a long time, you get 2 powerful, invulnerable allies to fight with you. So having him as a follower gives us access to that ability, you know, whenever. Which would be great. Not quite as good of a meat shield. But he went down easy. He was one of the tough ones too. Gavin's getting quite strong with that little blade of his, isn't he? Yeah, so that would be quite a good boon to have, to be able to have access to that at any point with a Dunmer follower, for sure. Okay, well, let's get out of here. Let's see, what time is it? We have about 20 or 36 minutes left in my time slot here. That's not really enough time to take on a new dungeon, I don't think. So I think what I'm going to do with the remainder of the time, we're going to head back to Dawnstar, and then I think I'm going to take the carriage back to Solitude, and we'll do the whole burning of King Olaf festival. Be a nice little send-off, I think. Yeah, so, you know, barring any like really weird things that happen to kill me between here and there, knock on wood, I think we made it to day 8 for the first time ever, which I'm pretty stoked about. Holy crap, what's happening with this guy? That is some dark magic right there. I went the wrong way anyway. Vermina, it's a good thing we destroyed her skull, because the world does not need any more of that. These hanging moss plants are fortify one-handed potions, so I can't ignore them. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Rigor mortis. More like vigor mortis. Okay, Lexicon, no problem. Thanks for, is there a lurk function? Nah, not with this bot. Oh my god, it's bright out here. Yeah, go ahead and have a rest and hope you recover and have a good rest of your weekend if I don't see you on one of your streams, alright? Oh my god, it's blinding. It's nice that the sun is out, though. Rather have this than the rain, you know? Also should probably knock on wood for that comment. I'll just leave you on my monitor then. Okay, no problem, no problem. Appreciate you dropping by. You know, us classic models have to stick together, right? I imagine us all out on like a model runway now, with our gray beards and flabby stomachs, kind of doing a like a Barrett car auction, car show type thing. Classic car show. Okay. Carriage stop, carriage stop. We are going to Solitude. Okay, pardon me for just 1 second. My nose is itching something fierce. Okay. Trust me, you did not want to hear or see what just happened there. Just do a double check to make sure I don't have anything gruesome hanging off my face. Okay. I think we're good. Do I use Mod Organizer? I do indeed. MO2. There are still 2 major schools on the whole Mod Organizer thing, and that's, you know, you're either using Mod Organizer 2 or you're using Vortex. If it works for what you need it for, then, you know, whatever makes you happy. I prefer MO2. There are certain things that it does that Vortex doesn't, that I have grown accustomed to having available to me. Any experience with Wabbajack mod packs? Yes, actually, I have done a couple of Wabbajacks on Fallout 4. Just because my knowledge of modding that on my own isn't as deep as modding Skyrim. I'm good enough with Skyrim to be able to make my own mods, but with Fallout 4, it's a different kind of landscape in that modding community, so for me it's easier just to you know, have somebody else do the hard work for me and just download everything and have their installer run. But yeah, I've had some good experience with it. I used Welcome to the Jungle, or Welcome to Paradise, which is the people who do the Phoenix flavor and Septimus. It's their sort of vanilla plus, I would say, Wabbajack list for Fallout 4. But now I am running Magnum Opus, which is definitely not a vanilla plus overhaul. It overhauls all the perks, adds a whole bunch of new NPCs and little quests and stuff that you can do, a ton of new guns and armor, and I've been having a lot more fun with that. These days with Fallout 4, I need something a little more transformative, and I just completely whiffed the place I was supposed to be going. So the more you can change the game there, for me, the better. Obviously with Skyrim, I'm not doing the vanilla plus thing anymore either. This is very different from the vanilla game.
Bard can never have enough practice.
But yeah, I like Wabbajack. I have a 500 plus modded Skyrim with MO2. I'm thinking of trying a Wabbajack, but I guess it'll mess up my current game. It absolutely will, yeah. The update, Skyrim AE would fuck it all up, right? Well, it depends. Magus right now is using the Septimus mod list, and that is meant to be run against AE. So you get all the Creation Club content if you know, bought that upgrade. And it's a pretty good mod list from what I've seen. Magus has been streaming it on Twitch, and it seems great to me. If something catastrophic happened and I had to rebuild from scratch, I would probably use that Septimus mod list as a stopgag until I got everything back up and running again on my own, or at least had the time to do it. Some of the AE content on SE, yeah, there's nothing stopping you from running that Creation Club content on SE at all. You just get some free upgrades with the AE stuff, with the AE update. You get fishing, and fishing is new, and I think that that quest mod is new. Saints and Seducers, maybe? I think it is. I don't think that was that had come out before the AE update. And you also get some bug fixes, which actually caused some new bugs, and the upgraded script engine, which I think is going to be a great addition once they get all the little bugs and stuff worked out of it.
You've returned. How goes the task?
So race menu and other mods are good now for SAE. I think so, but not all of the other mods, just some of them. There are a few that still don't work and probably won't work.
Remember, being a bard isn't just about the music.
But yeah, I think that race menu is one of them. Oh, yep, Magus got it, yeah. Let's see. I found King Olaf's verse.
I have to admit, I didn't think it would actually be there. Now, Let's take a look at this. Oh no.
God, they really need
This
to
won't do it
run a
all.
Swiffer over some of these
copy
shelves.
is
Look how dusty it is in
incomplete.
here.
It's aged
Good
to the
lord,
point
it's
that
disgusting.
Parts are unreadable, and the parts that are
It's
readable.
disgusting.
Well,
Yeah, there are some really
verses
good,
come a long
like,
way since
legitimate
ancient
mods
times.
on Lover's Lab. I mean, most people go there for, you know, those kind of mods, but that's not all they have. There's some good stuff over there.
it means I can't read it to the court. Without the verse, I won't be able to convince Elisif of the importance of the burning of King Olaf festival. If she isn't convinced of the festival's importance, then she won't reverse her decision to stop the effigy burning. It means that the burning of King Olaf, which the Bard's College has held for time immemorial, won't be happening.
What mods rely on the NetScript stuff, Magus? Like specifically, are there a few big ones that need NetScript that still aren't going to work? I don't know off the top of my head which ones require it.
Make it up? That doesn't seem appropriate.
That could be a deal breaker for some people.
I could copy his style based
Depending on what
he
mods those
brought
are.
me, but I have no idea what happened in between these verses.
I upgraded to AE on Xbox and PS4, but not PC, which is the best to play. Yeah, so I do have AE on my PlayStation 5, and I do play it every now and then out on my couch. But my PC install, I have avoided the update on that.
Oh, Olaf, our subjugator.
Just because I have,
one-eyed betrayer,
you know, very personalized mod list here that
dealing demon,
I don't want to give up
dragon-killing king. Your
anytime
legend
soon.
is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. King Olaf was Olaf
I'd have to
One-Eyed.
check, but there are like 6 or 7 total I
Captured
cannot
the
play
dragon
without
Numenex
quality of
into
life
the
mods. Okay.
dragon's reach. What did we say really?
I just don't know if they're my big ones, you know. But I'm not planning on having to switch to AE anytime soon, honestly. Olaf was Numenex, a dragon in human form.
I find that highly
Oh, come
unlikely,
on.
But the court will love it. I'm writing it in.
Oh, he took it. All right, cool. What's next?
Olaf grabbed
I do have some
power
perks
by
in the
promise
speech tree,
and threat.
so I should be
From
more
Valgrief
persuasive than
to
the
Winterhold,
average character.
They fell to their knees.
Excuse me.
But solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Strange. According to history, Solitude attacked Winterhold, but they seem to be saying Olaf reacted. What do we say happened?
Well, let's just go all in. Let's say Olaf transformed into a dragon and sacked the place.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
exciting! I'm sure the court and the Jarl will love it. I'm writing it in now.
Okay, anything else?
It has a few final lines, but that's all we needed to add. I need to head to court immediately and present this. You should come.
Oh, that line about transforming into a dragon, Gale? That is a pretty cool premise for a character, though. And you have the whole dragon aspect thing. There are mods that make the dragon aspect shout, like gives you wings and stuff.
Can we really just make things up?
Actor limit fix, bug fixes. Bug fixes is probably the big one. Better stealing and telekinesis mods all rely on it. The stealing and telekinesis don't bother me too much. The bug fixes stuff I do like to have. Okay, so now I got to meet him out at the Blue Palace. Let's actually take off this ridiculous helmet and cloak. I'll have to see if I can recreate her now that I have access to Nexus mods. The key mod was no longer on Bethesda. Oh, that sucks. I hate that when mods are taken down or just disappear from the internet. Such a bummer. Oh, bug fixes and miscellaneous fixes are incorporated in the new SKSE. That's good. That's good. That's actually awesome. Actor limit fix for me is also a big one. I don't think I use that now, but I probably could make use of it, as I tend to have additional spawns and a lot more NPCs. Yeah, like if you're running like a Civil War overhaul or something where you have like these big pitched battles, like the Great War, the Second Great War mod, that was one that could probably use it.
Hope the court likes the verse.
And a lot of stuff that Couch Warrior was using with a whole lot of you know, those big pitched battles and stuff where the soldiers would start floating away into the air. Are we all ready?
I think my voice
Engine
is
fixes
ready.
is in SKSE with AE. Awesome, awesome. That's a great improvement. You can add now, no unplug in, DLL only. Awesome. My son and daughter-in-law are here visiting before my son returns to grad school on Monday, so I won't be able to watch the rest of the stream. Oh, no problem, Gail. Thanks for dropping by. It's always good to see you. Family first, always, always. PC game is ridiculous with followers and enemies increase epic battles.
Ah, Viarmo. I assume you are here to petition
Yeah,
for the reinstatement of the
there's
burning
a
of King
few
Olaf
ways
I am
you can destroy your
wish to
performance
present
than
King
adding
Olaf's verse
a ton of
from Poetic
NPCs
Edda.
to these areas though
Recovered
too.
this
So
very
I
day
try
from
to
the
keep it
barge
60
You
FPS
mentioned
as much as
something that would
possible
convince us the festival should
for
take
gameplay
place,
reasons.
But I didn't expect King
I
Olaf's
have a lot
lost
of
verse.
reaction dependent
Please proceed.
gameplay
Oh,
mechanics that I like to
our
rely on,
subjugator,
including
the
dodging and
one-eyed
parrying. So
betrayer, death-dealing
I would rather
demon
deal
and
with the
dragon killing
limited
king.
amount
Your
of
legend is
NPCs
lies,
than deal with the
lurid
performance
and
dip
false.
from having a ton of them, you
Your
know.
cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. No shouting match between dragon and man, and no fire or fury did this battle entail. Olaf was
Is what's her name over there just
Numenex's
peeing on all the
human
fruit?
form. On moonless
That's
nights,
rude.
he would spread
She's from
wings
interesting
and
NPCs,
sail.
I think.
Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold.
That is nice, yeah.
fell to
I
their
cap at
knees.
60 just because
But solitude
if
stood
I have it
strong.
uncapped, then
Skyrim's
my
truest
GPU starts
protectors.
using
Olaf's
resources
vengeance was instant,
that the
inspired,
encoder, the
and
NVENC encoder,
wicked.
relies on.
Because solitude
So then we
would
start
not
getting
see him bend knee.
like weird
Olaf
frame
would
issues
hurt
on the
them
stream
while
and
his
everything.
status
I find
improved.
it's
He
nicer just to cap it at
sat
60 and have that
in
overhead
dragon
in case I need it.
form And bent their minds to blame solitude. So ends the story.
90
of
FPS.
Olaf the
Yeah, I run on
Lion,
NVENC.
a thief and a scoundrel. We of solitude commit to the fire.
So RTX and
solitude,
NVIDIA
bards
cards
trade for
do
their
have
services.
dedicated
They also gather each year and
circuitry
burn a
for
king
their
who
encoder.
You have proven your quality,
NVENC
Viarmo.
is a
The
great
festival is
encoder to
truly a
use if you're
celebration of
doing
solitude and
a
the condemnation
a
of
specific
false
or
kings.
a one PC
I
setup
thank you,
and
the
you don't have a
college
separate
thanks
streaming
you,
rig.
Jarl.
Furthermore,
NVENC
I
is great
believe
for
that
that.
such a fine poet deserves some payment of patronage.
But
The
you know,
college
if you
will be
start
very generously rewarded.
hitting GPU limits, it will
Yet
start trying to
again,
make
I
use
will make
of
sure our applicant
of that
was
circuitry,
instrumental in recovering the
which is why I
poem
keep
will be
things
well
capped
rewarded.
when I stream Skyrim.
Make sure that he is.
But I have played with uncapped frame rate, and it is very nice. It does make a difference. And the more you play with uncapped frame rates or higher frame rates, the more you notice that, yeah, 60 isn't perfect.
Soon. These things must be done properly. You will be inducted as part of the festival itself.
Septimus 2 is running like
need you to go
145
speak to
frames
Goron.
per second
He's preparing
outside
the
for what it's worth, the
effigy of King
Rabbit
Olaf.
list.
Tell
Yeah.
him to finish the preparations. The festival
I think
is
I'm running
back
the,
on.
yeah, I said I was running the Magnum Opus mod list for Fallout 4, and I get a solid 140 frames per second there pretty much everywhere except for downtown, and that's all CPU limited. That game is not well optimized to run on a CPU. What am I doing now? Attending the flames. Speak to Yorn. All right. We'll have a little party tonight. Yeah, if you have a good PC with a decent graphics card that can handle higher frame rates, Display Tweaks is a great mod to have. But yeah, before Magnum Opus, I was running, like I said, I was running Welcome to Paradise, that mod that is done by the same people that do the Septimus Wabbajack list. And yeah, they're really good at optimizing the game so that you can play at higher frame rates. And yeah, Welcome to Paradise was great on Fallout 4 too with higher frame rates.
171.
So I would imagine that both Septimus and the Phoenix flavor both run really, really well at higher frame rates.
Vardenfell's Red Mountain erupts.
We gotta find Yorn here.
Remember, being a bard isn't just about the music.
Atoff. I thought Yorn was in here somewhere. Darcy. I'm gonna cheat and use the compass. Where is he? I don't see the floating marker anywhere.
A good story is 9 parts truth and 1 part fiction.
I'll check upstairs first, even though, yeah, Yorn tends to hang out downstairs.
Can we really just make things up? It doesn't seem right.
Read carefully. You will see there are ways to stay true to the essence.
Hey, bud.
Ah, the bard to be.
Yep, that's me.
Viarmo send you?
Yeah, he wanted me to tell you the festival is back on. Let's party.
I'll tell everyone we're ready. But we'll start the festival at dusk. Come talk to me after dark. We'll get the festival started when you do.
Even while making parts up.
Yeah, as Magus said, Lunar, it is going to scale based on your GPU. If you have a decent rig with a newer GPU in it, though, you should have no problems running at higher FPS.
Ildi,
than
what
60.
Year did the Aldmeri Dominion invade the Empire?
Now, the one thing that I will say, though, is that if you don't have FreeSync or G-Sync on your monitor, it might get a little choppy if you're not running a steady frame rate.
Morrowind suffered a massive explosion.
Your frame timing will be all over the place, and you'll notice some jitter, some choppiness there.
Being
But
a bard isn't just about the music.
if you do have a FreeSync or G-Sync monitor, you shouldn't have that problem. Okay, let's see. It's almost nighttime, so let's just wait three hours. That'll put us at roughly 8 p.m., and then we should be able to get this party started. Oh, I'm supposed to speak to Yorn at after dusk. Sorry, got distracted there. All right, here we go. Let's go find Yorn, and then we'll get this thing started for real. Where is he? Still downstairs. Ah, I knew it. The bots are back.
Ah, the bard to be. Did Viarmo send you? I'll tell everyone we're ready. But we'll start the festival at dusk. Come talk to me after dark. We'll get the festival started when you do.
It is after dark. It's 8 o'clock. About 9 o'clock.
Great. Looks like you'll be one of us soon. We'll gather outside the college for the burning of King Olaf.
All right, we're hungry. Let's just fill up on junk food tonight. It is a party after all, right?
I'm the Dean of History and scribe work when I can find some quiet time.
We'll get some spiced wine, some sweet rolls, some boiled cream treats. Really live it up. It's our night after all, right? Ooh, and some, yeah, got a sweet roll. Honey nut treat, meat pie.
Come and get some here.
Heck yeah.
Get some spiced wine.
Spiced wine.
Candy. Get your King Olaf's festival candy.
I feel like either she is in the wrong spot or this is in the wrong spot, but yeah, whatever. We'll deal with it. All right, what do we got? Let's eat that meat pie. Boom. Delicious. We'll chase that with a sweet roll, a honey nut treat. And where'd my boiled cream treat go? There it is. And some spiced wine. Good stuff.
Meat pies! Buy one for free, come back for more! Get your meat pies!
Boy, saying meat pie and cream treat over and over again is going to lead me to say something really naughty accidentally.
The Bards College are pleased to be here to celebrate the burning of King Olaf. The festival would not have been possible without the dedication and hard work of our latest applicant.
All right. Yeah, that's right. Clap for me. Magus is reading my mind, of course.
He becomes a full-fledged member of the Bards College. Please welcome our newest bard.
Yeah. Look what I can do.
I think they like you.
Of course they do. What's not to like? So I'm a bard now?
Yes, congratulations. You are now a full-fledged member of the Bards College. Due to your
Sweet.
adventurous nature, several of the college professors have some things they wish you to do. What's more, Elisif has declared the burning of King Olaf should become a weekly event. And finally, there's the matter of the patronage that Elisif wanted me to give you.
Yeah, right. I think that does it. Wow, there's kind of like a purple hue to this thing, isn't there? Is that somewhat realistic, huh? All right, well, I think that does it for this stream. Thank you, everybody, for joining. We made it past day 7. Every new day that we survive is a new record. So that is awesome. Things are going really well with this character, and I am here for it. Do a quick hard save before I forget. So yeah, thanks a lot for joining me. It was fun as always. It's always a good weekend when I can share playing some of my favorite game with some of my favorite people. So thanks a whole lot. There are some other content creators out there that do at least as well as me, including our moderator today, Magus80, who is also on Twitch. He streams all the time. Pop-up streams mostly. It's not really a set schedule, but usually if you're sitting home bored, there's a good chance that he might be streaming some Skyrim on Twitch, and you know, he is a modding master, so you're gonna see some unique things there. A well-modded game, well-modded Skyrim is always a sight to behold, so go check him out. Leave him a follow on his Twitch channel. And 57 Strudel also has a long-running fanfic, just, you know, volumes of novels based in the Skyrim world. She is an excellent writer, so if you're into that kind of thing, do check that out. The links to all this stuff is in the description below, so if you're just happening across this channel, across this this stream or whatever, do leave a like and subscribe, and go send them some love too, because they're very good at what they do. So yeah. All right, until next time, next week, same bat time, same bat channel. I will see you then, and take care of yourself, okay? See you guys. Bye.